Hello gorgeous, it's Jen. Welcome back to my channel. Today I was thinking about spring and I wanted to show you my top spring palettes. I did this video about a year ago. I went ahead and watched that video. I still have every one of those palettes and I still stand by those recommendations. So I will have that video linked at the end of this video if you want to check that out. But I have 8 more in front of me. So if you want to check out my spring palette recommendations, then just keep watching. What do you think color-wise when you think of spring? For me, I think of lighter shades, pinks, maybe some shades of green, some bright greens, maybe some bright blues. That was what I was thinking of when I pulled these palettes, and these palettes are fantastic quality. I have a huge range of price, so I'm just gonna jump in. The first one is this one from Shop Miss A. This is the AOA Flower Child, and this one is in the variation Herb Garden. I have a couple of these palettes, and I think I recommended another one last year, but these are really nice quality. Now I can't swatch every palette or this video will be way too long, but I have gotten some really pretty looks. Look at that shimmer. That is beautiful. Really, really nice. And then of course these greens can be built up. I've had really good luck with AOA shadows, and this is $1. The next one is this Cosmos palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is a gorgeous palette. Some of the shades are a little bit dark, but some of them just scream spring to me. This Supernova, Orion, and then Super Cluster. Oh, I can't get in this palette without getting into that one. Supernova, look at that switch. It's like pink and purple. Orion, I mean, that's got spring written all over it. And then the last one is Super Cluster. Anastasia makes really nice shadows. This one, you know, this is going to be where I would live to keep the looks a little bit soft. You could get them warm. I mean, this green Quasar, whew. All right, this one's a problem because I want to get into all the shades. It's a really pretty palette. My next recommendation is this one from Lunar Beauty. This is the Nude Prism palette. I was lucky and I was able to get this one on the Boxycharm add-ons at a discount, but wow, so beautiful. And if you've seen his new palette, it's Manny MUA's company. He just came out with a new one. It's called something about mushrooms. It looks adorable. This is Nude Prism, and I was blown away by the quality of this palette. This is, I would say, probably one of my top 10 favorite palettes that I own. It's beautiful. The mattes are creamy and blendable. The shimmers are silky and popping. So pretty. I'm gonna go into Sakura. This is a matte. Sam. And then one more. I'll go into So Icy. Sakura. Sam. And So Icy. Stunning. This is worth full price. Next, I have this one from Essence, and this one is newer to my collection. This is the Sin City palette, and this one I would consider more of a companion palette, but this one is for those of you that love glitter, and this is a good glitter formula, and there's a lot of choices. You have the blues and the greens and the purples and the peaches. So pretty. Let's get into this peach shade. I don't feel like I've represented peach enough, and maybe a green, but this is an under $10 palette. Look at that peach. Really nice. You can get it at Ulta, you can get it on the Essence website, and when I use this palette, I just take my bronzer and create a structure and then have some fun and pick one or more of these glitters to throw on top. They have a nice base to them. They're not see-through. They do adhere to the eye. I always recommend doing your eye makeup before your base, but not a crazy amount of fallout. If you're heavy-handed like me when you dig into glitters, always tap your finger. We tap the brush, we should tap our finger. But this, yes. The next 4 I had a little fun with because I found the high-end version and realized that I had a more affordable version that looks so much like it. So I want to offer you both options. The first one, this Natasha Denona I Need a Nude. This is my favorite palette that Natasha Denona has ever made. It is stunning. As far as neutral, leaning pink, I feel beautiful every time that I wear this palette. Copper shades, cool pink shades. This is Mia, and then I'll do a matte. I'll do Vague. So we've got a mess on my arm. Muse, Mia. I need a new one of Mia. Mia is gorgeous. Mia, and then I'll just cover up this with Vague. All right, one more, Natasha. How about Filigree? So beautiful and soft, light pink for spring. The one that I had to recommend as an alternative to this palette is this one from Sephora Collection. This is the Precious Gemstones palette in the variation Pearl. Here is what this palette looks like, and I'll compare it to the I Need a Nude. I have done 2 eye looks, one using each of these palettes before. If I can find that video, I will link it right here or here. We've got I Need a Nude, and then we've got the Precious Pearl. Hopefully I'm not blinding you. But you can make such similar looks with these palettes, and the Precious Pearl, it's maybe $10, $15 as compared to $69. Let me swatch a couple of these. I love these creamy mattes. There's a deeper cream and a lighter cream, but I'll show you some of the shimmers. Here's the lightest shimmer. Here's a more taupey shimmer, and then I will go into one of these mattes. So look at these. 1, 2, 3. Sephora Collection eyeshadow palettes can be hit or miss, but this one is a winner. And the last 2, same sort of situation. I went right for the high end, and then I realized I had a more affordable option for you. So what is on this eye is the Natasha Denona Retro palette. This is newer to my collection. It's not newer to its release, but I was able to pick this one up, and sometimes I don't know who I am. I have never been a big pink lover, but there is something about this palette that is truly beautiful. It's a little bolder than the I Need a Nude, but there's something about these pinks, these burgundies, these mauves, these pinker tones that somehow the shade is nice. It's not the kind of pink that makes you look sick. It's the kind of pink that looks romantic and beautiful and springy. So on this eye is the Retro palette, and on this eye I have the Alter Ego Harmony palette. I will compare them to you, and there's been lots of comparison videos done about these 2 palettes, and I've watched them, but I only recently was able to have both of them. So here is the comparison, and they really do look so similar. I believe the Alter Ego one is under $20, where the Natasha Denona is $69. I started with Groove on the outer corner and into the crease. Then I deepened it with Rebellion. Then I went into Glitz on my inner area. And then similarly on the other side with the Harmony palette from Alter Ego. I started with Sense on the outer corner and a little bit into the crease, and then I deepened that outer corner with some of this Glory, and then I went into Chorus. And truly, can you tell a difference? I don't think that you can. I can feel a difference, and that is why I still prefer this palette over this palette, but I love that this palette exists because some are not into how it feels. They just want the look. Some don't care about the heavy luxe packaging. They don't mind the cardboard because it's less expensive and you get the same look. So it's nice that there is an opportunity here to get it for less. Alter Ego did also come out with a new palette that I believe is inspired by the Natasha Denona pastel palette. I do not own the Natasha Denona pastel palette. I have the pastel palette from Juvia's Place. That is my pastel palette, and I love it. But I would be open to the one from Alter Ego. I had fun swatching, going through my collection and finding what I would choose for you if you said, give me some spring palette options, and what I'll be dipping into, I'm sure, a lot this spring. Let me know your favorite spring palettes. Make sure that you check out my last year's spring palette recommendation video. If you're not subscribed, I hope that you will consider subscribing before you leave. I would love to have you join me. I upload videos on Mondays and Saturdays. Give the video a thumbs up. It really helps my channel. And of course, leave me a comment. I love chatting with you down in the comment section. Everything that I talked about today, including what was already on my face, I will have listed and linked in the description box below. Some may be affiliate links, so if you use them, I make a small commission. I don't know what's going on with my hand over here. And I thank you for supporting me and my channel. You have a fabulous day, and I hope to see you in the next one.